Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. Got the F4U Corsair here. I'm going to do another 4000 4S Eflite RC batteries 30C, but I've got part-timer here today, and so we're going to put this thing up in the air. And I kind of want to showcase that this plane does fly pretty well on that 4000 size pack, even though I don't think the manufacturer calls for that. That's a Cali graphics package. I talked about that. Major Boeington Lucy Bell plane. Not exactly to scale, but I love the graphics. Highly recommend the Cali graphics. If you've not looked at them, take a look at them. They've got a ton of stuff for so many different planes and jets, all types, not just World War II. They have general aviation graphics and everything else, and these stickers went on pretty nice, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, we've got a little bit of a crosswind here, not bad though, and it's coming from the right, so that will help with the takeoff for the P factor here, hopefully. I'll get some, or maybe we got too much. Let's try it again. Never want to push a bad scenario in a tail dragger. A lot easier to start over than to pick up parts over by the curb, I've learned. Let's see if we can. Interesting takeoff. I had some lot nicer ones. I think that was last weekend that I got some video of this flying the 4000 pack, but it was mostly a south wind, so the wind was coming right down the runway. It was great. Let's bring this over. We're going to come around and do a flyby here. About half throttle. There's that dang tree again. Somebody needs to cut that sucker down. Always keep wanting to run into it. Of course, now I'm also flying around with my flaps. And let's bring those out. Okay. Put this into some maneuvers. Really nice blue sky today. Probably didn't do part-timer any favors there with that one.
Nope.
I'm gonna bring in the safe. This 4000 battery that I'm using is not the best. I thought I heard some ESC noise, and it's kind of cold today. It's only in the mid 40s, so I'll bring it around. We'll practice touch and go here. See what we're dealing with winds for that. The thing about flying this time of year, it's hard to find good weather, and when you do, it's still probably cold, and so batteries don't work as well. And my battery's screaming at me a little bit. Probably not going to get the be able to do quite the maneuvers I wanted to do today with this, but this plane does fly really well on that 4000 pack. Again, I hope to get, I don't have any 3200s, which is why I'm using the 4000. I need to get one of those. I think this plane would do very well on that. Well, that was an interesting landing. There you can see the a rut and the east wind with it weather vaning right into that. I was trying to do right rudder there, and the plane had none of that. I really hope that that's not a broken landing gear. Let's go take a look. I don't think I came in that hard, although that is the same wheel that I had my one wheel landing on a while back. We'll have video of that on the channel as well. I do have a collapsed wheel. Alright, well, I think this is also the same wheel that I ran into the curb with back this summer, and she's off. Didn't like that landing. So I'll have to glue that. Easy fix though, that'll go right back in. I'm apparently just gonna have to put a tad more glue in than I did before. So, alright YouTube, well that's it for this plane today. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Mark. Hey YouTube, we're gonna try a 4S 4000 flight. There's where I got it positioned. It's actually starting to come over that the indent where you can feed the wires to the wings for the servos. So balanced it out. Balance is pretty nice there. So we'll see how this goes. Not done that in this plane before. I don't know that it calls for this big a battery, but I had pretty good success with a T28 with this. Of course, it makes it heavier, so the biggest thing is coming in and remembering that when you're landing, that you're going to have more weight, so more power on landing. We'll give this a shot. RC battery is 4000. I believe it's a 35C or something like that. Wind has really died. I probably could have taken off to the north here. It's very slight to the south, but with the weight, we'll come over here. Alright, here we go. Well, that was a really nice takeoff. We'll take that. Bring it around here. This is really a great flying plane. It flies really nice. Highly recommend this one. And Corsairs can be challenging like Mustangs to manage the torque on takeoff, but you saw my couple of takeoffs here almost straight. And I don't really have any wind to aid me here with that, so sometimes you get a nice wind that's going straight down the runway. That'll really help that P factor, the torque from the prop. The plane will just weather vane right into the wind. Had none of that. Flying good. Bring it around. Pretty nice ups. Sorry folks, probably got that a little too high up. Bring it down low. Come in for a low flyby here. It's about 2/3 throttle right there. Cruising nice. We'll see if we can do a touch and go here on this side. Usually not a problem, but the trailer is still at the end of the parking lot for the rugby team, and that's the hole that I shoot through. So I'd normally be a lot lower when I come in here. Basically narrows your runway down. You got to get over that thing. Not bad. I think I will land on the other side though. I don't know if you can see that, but I got the Marines livery, of course, on here, given that I'm doing Major Boyington. Flew with the Marine Corps, 214th. Of course, anybody that of my generation, as a young kid, I think one of the first TV shows I ever never missed was Black Sheep Squadron, and that really had an impact on me as a young kid. So this plane, for many reasons, is one of my favorite planes of all time, if you will. Coming in pretty hot here. Let's drop to landing. A little more power than normal. We'll make let's go around once. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Bring around this way. Alright. So have takeoff flaps in. Well, I think we'll dial in landing flaps as I got no wind. See if we can, a little more power. She's sinking. That's what I was talking about with that higher, heavier pack. There, much better than the first landing. All right, gosh, I think it flew really well on that. I may have to consider. I don't have any 3200 packs, and I really need to get some because I think that may be the sweet spot for this plane, although I have to say that 4000 flew real nicely. I don't really have any complaints with it. So, but once again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Oh, let me just show a little more on the Cali graphics. So some of this came with the model, the Marines and the VMF 214, but I got the number, the kills, the Lucy Bell, of course, and then this is not scale, or if you will, to Major Boyington's plane. He never flew with that on it, even though that is a Black Sheep Squadron logo from World War II, I believe. That group actually went farther, I believe, all the way into the Korean War. I am going to be adding more decals to this just from a visibility standpoint, so that's going to make this even less scale, if you will. Lucy Bell literally just had the Lucy Bell, the kills, the number, and the star. I don't even believe it had the Marines on it. At least I have not seen any picture with the plane set up that way. But I've got these Cali graphics in the checkerboard to go around the nose cowl, and then I'll probably put numbers or letters on the other wings there just to give more visibility, given it's a dark plane. But once again, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Mark with Ultimate RC.